I'm Steph Gaudreau. I am a sports nutritionist and strength coach. I've been working in the online space now for a decade. I have a podcast, I have an online program, and have been coaching in various capacities. So that is what I do. But my mission is to really help women over 40 to improve their strength, build muscle, increase their energy, and perform better in and out of the gym. The biggest challenge that I had in my business before I created my online program was just really figuring out how to serve more clients and to really free up my schedule to do some of the other things I needed to do in my business. So I have been also one-on-one coaching for quite some time, but with one-on-one coaching, usually you will reach capacity at some point. And I definitely felt that I didn't have more time or space in my schedule. And really part of my mission is to also impact women in terms of building strength, physical strength, right? Lifting weights, the importance of strength training. And I really want to share that mission with as many people as possible. So the challenge before was really not having enough of me to go around and scale up my business in terms of like my one-on-one business. So having a group program allowed me to really do that and to also thereby impact more people by serving more people in a group program. The AA program positively impacted my business in so many ways. I think the biggest thing was taking the thought of how do you create a really great online program and follow through with it. I mean, we all think, oh, having a course or having an online program sounds so wonderful. And it is. But the reality is that even though I'd been in business for, I think at that point, 7 or 8 years, there's just a lot of other stuff that goes into running a business. And the thought of creating a group program can be really, really daunting. So I really appreciated that I was able to sign up for the program and really have a couple of key pieces. So the first thing was really just having things laid out in a really easy to follow format where there were always little action steps to be taken to move forward so that there was no getting stuck in perfectionism or overwhelm. And I think that is one of the biggest assets that this program can provide, right? Is really like, here's the action you need to take. It's all laid out for you. And it prevents you from getting stuck in the thought that, oh my gosh, I'm trying to create this big thing. And how am I going to attack that? Well, one bite at a time, right? As they say. So that was huge. The second thing I really appreciated was the support, and not just from a community. The community support is wonderful as well. And having other people that are going through the process and have been through the process and are really successful in their group programs, but also can give you that inspiration you're looking for. So that community support is really, really important. But I so appreciated and continue to appreciate the expertise and the support of the coaches in the program, which is so invaluable. I cannot tell you all, as somebody who is a coach myself, having somebody there to just help you get over the sticking points that are going to come up, whether it's mindset, it's the technical aspect, whatever it is, having an expert there who can help you shorten the distance or the time from beginning to actually getting your program out into the world is invaluable. Yes, you could figure out probably how to do things. If you watched enough free YouTube videos, you could probably figure it out yourself, but having it laid out in a cohesive system with that support from coaches and from the community will expedite your success, expedite the whole process, get you going much faster than you ever could by yourself. So my tangible results, I would say, kind of fall into two main categories. The first is I am still serving my group program to this very day. So that has been going on now for, I'd say, about 1.5 years. So this program that I created through using the AA system continues to grow and thrive. We welcome members in every month, which is wonderful for me because I can focus on, over time making any improvements or tweaks to the program without having to constantly reinvent the wheel in my business, which definitely didn't want to do. And that's why I came into this program, because I really love the idea of legacy, of building something that's going to last a long time and that I can really stand behind and continue over the years to iterate and improve it, of course, but without having to be on the hamster wheel of constantly live launching, of constantly creating new things and having to reinvent that wheel. So I think the first tangible result is like that this program is still running. And in the online space, that can be a rarity. Sometimes you start things and then you're like, oh, I need to do something else. The market has shifted or, whatever it happens to be, or it's just time to do another launch. Like that was exhausting to me. So I'm running this program still. It's evergreened now. Every month we welcome members in. And then secondarily to that would be the financial, sort of aspect, like sales wise. So to date, and I looked it up before I got on camera here. To date, this program has brought over $200,000 in revenue to my business. So I feel pretty proud to say that, it's 20% of the way to $1 million. But, I think the financial impact has been huge for my business, and to have something that is on evergreen. And that doesn't mean that there's no work involved, but it's just something that I can continue to work on the marketing. I can continue to work on serving the clients that are already there. I can continue to make it better over time. I can continue to put out content in the world that will hopefully direct people to the solutions that they can find with my group program. So that's, I guess, the second part of it. And then the third part is that, we've had over, at this point, 110 students to date as well. And they have all had really great tangible results. And one of the things that my group program really does is to help women over 40 get stronger. And how do we measure that is all of the ways that they get stronger, both in the gym and outside of the gym. But every time somebody posts that they got a PR in their deadlift or their squat, or, they were able to pick up the heavier dumbbells and do bicep curls or do overhead presses or whatever it is, like that is a really tangible improvement. That's a really easy thing that we can track, is like, hey, let's look to see how you're getting stronger over time as you continue to implement things in this program. So those are some of like the wins on the student side. And then sort of looking at longevity, looking at the sort of financial and revenue piece of that, and seeing how it benefits my students in a really tangible way has been awesome. If somebody was thinking about investing in the AA program, I would say hands down, do it. Anything worthwhile in your business is going to take an investment. And I know that that can feel like a bit of a risk. However, if you want to grow the impact of your business, investing in yourself, investing in the business is so incredibly important. And the things that you're going to learn in this program are not just something you're going to apply for a few months and you're going to forget about some viral technique or some, I don't know, trendy new thing in marketing or something like that. You're really going to learn the nuts and bolts of creating a program that is going to grow over time. And like I said earlier, you're going to continue to see that I can nurture this thing. I'm going to be able to shepherd it over time and see how it impacts my students. And I'm not on the hook to constantly just like exhaust myself and burn out. And nobody wants that. If you burn out and you're a solopreneur, especially, your business doesn't run. So really investing in this process, in this program, is going to be something that grows with you over time. It's an investment that you're going to make now, but it's going to continue to pay dividends. Quick example is now like really diving into sort of the YouTube part of things and looking at like, how do I start to put all that last piece of the puzzle together? And it's just something that I find too. I keep coming back to the lessons. I keep coming back to the modules. You're going to have the support, which is again, invaluable, because there is a ton of information out in the world, but what you need is not just information. You need a system that works, a system that's streamlined, and the support is going to get you to your goal way faster than if you were going to do it by yourself and try to cobble together all the pieces. So I get it. Investments can be scary in business. I've been at this for 10 years and it sometimes seems like it never gets easier to make those investments, but this is something that's really going to grow. It's going to last you years. You are going to be getting the benefit of what you learn in this program for many, many years to come. So you just have to take that next step. The net will appear. And sometimes when we make that investment in ourselves, then we really show up. We rise to the occasion. So do yourself a favor, do your future business a favor, do your energy a favor, and, check out the program and you'll see exactly how supportive it is. Everybody who is a coach in this program, they show up fully and are so helpful and are really invested in you being successful too. So when you have those people who are behind you and they're really like cheering you on and helping you through the hard part, you're going to be well on your way to everything you want in your business.